Hi guys. Let's talk a bit about COVID fatigue. Our little recent outbreak in the West office has really demonstrated to me how prevalent COVID fatigue is and how easy it is to simply be affected by it. Now, let's define COVID fatigue. It's kind of a low motivation or interest in taking the necessary safety precautions. COVID fatigue occurs because we've had this constant state of having to be alert for the threat, and that constant state of alertness causes our body to excrete a hormone known as cortisol. It's kind of the anti-stress hormone. Well, that hormone is harmful not only to our body, but it does affect our brain function. Therefore, when we're constantly subjected to high levels of stress about COVID-19, what it could do for us and to us, we start to desensitize to that stress, and we begin simply to pay less attention to the risky situations that we are in. This unfortunately gets worse every time we don't pay attention to those risky situations and nothing happens. That compounds the level of COVID fatigue. Then, unfortunately, when you least expect it, not paying close attention causes you to drop your guard and let your good senses go down, and boom, the very thing you were worried about and the effect you didn't want hits. Now, when COVID fatigue sets in, as it has for many of us, we are more likely to either purposefully or accidentally take a shortcut. So please, I'm asking all of you to think about and go back and follow the policies and the protocols we've set forth. Please follow them in each and every situation, not only of your work, but of your life. Because, quite frankly, the behavior of each and every agent and staff member affects the reputation of and the security of all of our other agents and all of our other staff. If you're suffering from COVID fatigue, I've got a couple of things you can do to help you get through this and not desensitize. Number one, fairly easy. Stop watching all the negative crap. There's lots of it out there. The numbers can get overwhelming. I know I get overwhelmed by them almost daily. Write up a checklist of the precautionary things that you need to do, the protocols you're going to follow in your business and in your life. And just like an airline pilot, even though he flies the same plane day in and day out, he's got to do a pre-flight instruction and a pre-flight checklist, making certain that we have checked and double-checked everything we need to do. Last but far from least, talk with friends and family. And damn it, talk about things that aren't COVID-19. Talk about the good times that you've had. Talk about the good times you're going to have. Get some stress-free time in there. Go out, take a walk. Take that downtime and think about and deal with things that are entirely different than COVID-19. The good news is we've had only 2 people test. We've refogged the office. We are ready to go. We're not letting anybody that's been in the office over this last week back in without a negative test. We're following our precautions and our protocols. We're asking you to do the same. That's it for me. Go out and have a great weekend. Thanks.